In Angular, routing is what allows us to behave like real multi-page website without actually reloading the browser. Each time when we move to some route, for example, home or about or products, Angular will display another component related to that route, and our page will be same, only component is changing. So we need to define for each route one component which will be loaded when we go on that route. Let's create them here in our project. Open new terminal and write nggc home component for home route, nggc about, and third is products. Okay. Now when we have components, we can define routes. In Angular 21, there is app routes ts file here, and we can see there routes, which is array. Inside we will define JavaScript objects, and what will be inside that object. Basically, each route connects a URL path to a component. Let's see that on example. Okay, let's see here these URLs. And for example, if we want to go on home page, we need to go on /home, but also can be simply slash, and that is basically empty string. So here in routes, we can define one object with path empty string, that is URL for route, and component will be home. So each time when we go on localhost 4200, our application will use this home component on screen. Similar is for other routes, for about and products, and for them we will define here also routes, path about, component about, and for products will be component products. Okay, that's it. Main question now is where Angular will display these components. Angular provides to us something that is called router outlet. Let's test here. Router outlet. And that is basically placeholder where Angular injects the active page component. Don't forget only here to import router outlet. And now when we have routes defined and router outlet in our template, routing should work now. It is also good to emphasize in this moment that Angular project by default will enable routing in providers here in app-config with this provide router method. This method will add router to our application, and we can register our routes here, passing the argument to the method. And we can now finally test our application. Open browser on localhost 4200. And we can see now home works. That means that this is home component and our route working perfect. So let's test also for about. It works. And products. It works also. So we successfully finished our routing. That is basically everything for this video. In the next video, we will learn more about this routing. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and see you in the next video.